We do have a warlock. That's me. I just needed the space in the raid. So, is there anyone else, like druids maybe, with that teleport to Moonglade?
This is
We have
Shoop. I'm in
people- we have-
Moonglade,
we have
but I need a
we-
raid invite.
We have multiple
Right.
people in Moonglade right now. But it seems
I
we have too
see.
many people. We are more than 40 people.
Yeah, I have 2 characters in the raid at this moment. If we
There's
do,
41 on voice.
oh wow, we'll have to bench someone.
I
Because
don't
having
need to be
one-
in the raid after getting the buffs and Fearward, as I am
Okay.
kiting.
Okay, but then you can't come back for a Rhino Crusader because you will be taking damage.
That's
without-
fine, right? If you want to, I can skip
We
out on
can
that.
also heal you. We can heal you out of raid.
No,
True,
human
but
priest,
you need to locate me, right? You don't see my HP bar.
Yeah, if you
Human
stand, if we have a
priest,
plane location, you could stand there and we could see you.
Human priest,
Also-
just stay.
I
you
could
get
also
flagged-
kite till the end and kill the mob. Which reminds me, I forgot to pick up my Gift of Arthas for the extra shadow resistance.
I have 5 of them.
Is there a mailbox in Moonglade?
No.
No.
Fuck.
No, I can give you one, Liana.
Which reminds me, Pancake, you wanted a Flask of Tidings. I will have to relog to send that.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to get a last.
The other mages start making water.
Now it's a perfect time.
And Pancake, I'm gonna send you another Flask of Titan for myself,
Cool.
so you can carry mine as well.
Do you have any GSPPs?
I'm gonna use the Flask of Titans as I'm kiting.
Yep.
We don't need the extra damage considering
no,
the.
No, the Great Shadow Protection potions. I have not received any in the mail.
I have some spares.
Thank you.
Who was asking?
Thank you, Quasi. That was Pancake.
Yeah, you can for sure, and you can drink Shadow Protection soon thereafter.
All right, I only have one Titan. I don't have more Flask of Titans. Do anyone else have a spare flask for Pancake?
I do.
Okay, yeah. I've got a couple extra too for anybody. Hurry here. I guess on that note, really quick, I'll be fast on it. Yeah, I want to thank actually all the raid leaders for providing all the consumes, and for people that don't know, it's like right under the sign up. They post the sign ups early, guys. But also, I guess if you don't think you can make it on time, you don't sign up. But it's great that people bring extra. But yeah, if everybody makes their best effort to be ready for raid, then we get to start fast and do more stuff. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, my apologies for not being prepped. I was under the impression this was PTR only, but it won't happen again.
It's a great support
fine.
system.
Grind. I'll grind
Whose
hard for the guild
idea
bank
was
over the next week, I promise.
His idea was the basilisk spine. I've never seen this shit in my life.
Grubs, I think.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a rather common drop. It only lasts a minute and it's only 10 resist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
thank
seems
you.
to be
Got normal bumps, I
Crimson
guess.
Veil on the basilisk.
Yeah, no, I actually do, I know what basilisk, but I'm just like,
But yeah, so supposedly you should be able to do this quest. Multiple people should be able to do this quest at the same time.
Yes.
We haven't tested it. Have you tested
Well,
it?
hopefully. No, but hopefully.
So Jaco needs to be next to me when we start it.
Yes, so you could accept.
And are we gonna do the buffs? Do we ask? Oh wait, I should probably get the buffs right.
We do the bus first, right, and then you guys go and grab the quest.
Correct.
yeah, for sure.
If we can remove maybe Paradin from group 4 for a second and then swap me in there, then invite him back, then those melees will have Wind Fury.
Yes, the groups have not been finished sorted out. I just finished sorting out the first 3 groups. And we still have a few players that are not invited yet. So,
Just Spirit of Subsize random pickup. You cannot trade it. But yes.
Can
I
Liana
can-
have a assistant for now?
Yes. Dallery, not just yet. We are still summoning people. Once we are done summoning and we are all ready here, then we'll take the box from the campfire. fully buff everyone, and go and start the event.
I have a 4 extra gift of Arthas if people need it for shadow resistance. Especially the Kitus, I would imagine.
Dum.
could use
Yes,
one.
you should use it. Give it to the kiters early because they will be leaving, and to the tanks, reapply it to the 2 tanks in the hallway as often as possible.
You have been marked, Wildfeet? Oh, maybe you wanted, actually.
Any more summons? 1, 2, 3 in the chat. There we go. I only have a few shards remaining, so I hope the other warlocks will take over.
Remember to trade the mages for water. If you need water, trade the mages.
We will also be dropping the rocket, the lucky rocket. Is there anyone with just 1 or 2 rockets in their bags? Sounds like no, so I'll be using my rockets. Yes, I will be reorganizing groups as soon as we can get enough players here. So I'm leaving the party now, which means I can invite 1 more person. That's not a rocket, Burge. I'm okay without water, thanks.
Right, we can pop the Greater Shadow Protection Potion right now, everyone, as well. No need to wait with that. We need a second ready for the fight, as we cannot reset the cooldown.
All right, so we have currently 40 players in the raid, and we still need to invite 2 players. No, 1 player, Shoop. So Liana, you will take the buffs and then leave, right? Is that the plan?
That is fine, but
Alright.
we need some time to get all the buffs out and everything, right?
Yeah, so Shoop, I will invite you as soon as Liana leaves, and then we'll buff you again.
Question, the Shadow Protection Potion is shares cooldown with the mana potions. So I
That's
guess for
correct.
the healers, during combat we just like don't take another Shadow Protection Potion, we just
As a
go-
healer, yes, correct.
Cool.
All right, any other final comments? Any other summons? We have
What
Windcaller
about
and
Paladins and Enhancement Shaman?
I think there's no spell dance currently in the raid for enhancement shamans. It's up to you guys.
Okay, so I guess we just look at the healer's mana.
Yeah. All right, so we still need Paradin to be summoned. Windcaller and Asgrove, I assume, is offline to preserve the buffs.
Yes, Midsummer buff is
Yeah,
not
that's fine.
Restored.
So everyone drink your nature and shadow protection potions, and you can probably drink your distilled wisdoms, titans, all that jazz, and start the buffs.
Yep, Shadow Protection buff out on group 8 as I am leaving. Please, a 20 minutes buff, as it's very likely it will drag out.
Quasi, can you sort out the groups once Liana leaves and then invite Shoop at the very end?
Mages buffs out. I have done 8, 7, and 6.
Can I get one of them Arthuses?
I love it. You
Thank
go.
you.
That's the last. No, I have 1 more gift of Arthas if people still need. Last gift of Arthas. I think Bigley needed it. There you go, Bigley. Enjoy that.
Windcaller, you there? Getting a summon? Okay.
It's weird. I think 1.14 it summons whoever you're targeting at the end of the cast, not before it.
At the end of the cast, but then once you start channeling, like a 10-minute cast, you can change targets.
And it summons the new person you click on. It's weird.
Not sure, but anyway, let's discuss that later. So again, drink up your flasks and potions. Everything.
Can I have a new fear ward on Liana, please, before I leave? Thank you. Liana leaving the group. Actually, so there's a lot of people with PP on. I don't maybe want to rejoin the fight because of that PP if I get targeted. I do not consider that. Hopefully the PP will drop off in time for me.
Quasi, are you sorting out the groups? Yeah.
I'm
No.
not. No, I'll do it.
All right, Shup, I'll kick you again. Sorry. And Lipsio as well, just so that it's easier to sort out the groups. And you both will be in group 8. Right, so it's all the buffs out. If you are missing anything besides lucky cluster rockets, please gather around Shard, around the campfire. I'm placing the rocket launcher now.
Oh, wait, can you
And-
summon Rage Fury again?
Did you go out somewhere?
I went to pick up a cache for the Juju power, but someone
I
put it on me
see.
already. Sorry.
So I'm placing the rockets now, and as soon as Rage Fury is summoned, there'll be a 5-second cooldown. And we'll get 250 more hit points, so everyone stack around circle or the campfire in the main. The rage is quite low, like 15 yards. We're dropping in 3, 2, 1, now. That's extra 250 hit points for
It's a
everyone.
scam.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, so let's get the buffs from the campfire as well. And the groups have been sorted. Is that correct?
For the most part, yeah.
All right, inviting Lipsio, the last player, and I hope you both can get the quest on the same go.
Yeah, could you have a open quest log?
Can
so
Shoop
I'll-
get paladin buffs, please?
Yes.
And also mage buff?
But yeah, cool. So let's just try it so that I start it, and then you accept as well if you can. Okay,
Jaco, can you
both of them.
confirm?
I'm gonna start it in 3, 2, starting it. Did you get
Jaco get it? I got you don't meet the requirements, so I hope he got it.
He got it, yes. So we both have it now.
Perfect. All right, so you just both follow him so that you are not too far away. If you move 70 yards away from the guy, it fails. And I wish you all luck. You all know what to do. You all know your roles. I again warn the kiters to not be overzealous. And let's open those gates. Let's talk about that after we complete the event. If anyone wants to warn people on World not to come to Moonglade, now's the
Already done
time.
multiple times.
Yeah.
Come and watch. 105 shadow resistance. Hopefully that's enough for to resist something.
Yeah, that's very solid.
I could get a bit more if I equip the right tie 2 and tie 1 set pieces, but no, I don't want to sacrifice the stats for it.
All right. They are currently on the wooden platform, looking at the roleplay sequence, which means in about a minute from now, we are starting the event. Same assignments for healers as we did on the last attempt.
Do we have space to put marks on tanks just to kind of help keep track of where they are, or are they all being used for other stuff?
There's a few marks left.
Which
There's
ones?
a few marks left. I don't remember. I'm not even in the raid anymore.
Right.
It looks like triangle and square available.
All right, I'll mark triangle and square on Bigly and Loa.
That should leave skull and cross for tanky.
For some
So
reason, the
again,
Shamaniaku is marked on the map for me.
You're on the right.
I'm not.
that's interesting.
And when you
Is it
mouse
because
over
of
him, it
if
says
so?
it's Aranicus, Tyrant of the Dream. Are you targeting him right now? That's weird.
All right, guys. So starting in 30 seconds. Wish you all luck. And if things go wrong, Petri Alta 4 is 100% guaranteed to save you. Fight starting soon.
It's spawning in, and there goes the wrap. Good luck.
Sunders, boys.
All right, so far so good. Again, no melee. Go out into the platform, into the middle. Good job. Just tanky. Bring out Skull.
Shit, I can't see the people kiting. Oh wait, I see your NPCs.
All right, health looks
Got that
really
damage.
good. So far so good, guys. Keep it
I'm gonna
up.
pull ahead a little bit.
Our friend has went to the middle. We might need the low and bigly to pick adds one by one from the middle and drag them here. We'll
Yeah, I think we
retain
go,
the same
go grab one.
position. We'll do the
Oh, they're
same
coming in.
position. Nobody will move except
Everybody's
for the
in now.
things. Okay.
Oh, they reset.
Did it just fully reset?
No. The mobs didn't have a target, so they all ran back
Got
to
it.
their
Got it.
positions. We are good. Everything is good. All right, we got a bunch coming in now because they're all following.
Okay.
One from the back.
Which one do you want? All right. Yeah.
Big ghost at
Two from the
Shrine of
back.
Remulus. Be careful, people. The ghosts are swarming there.
Pulling a couple
And
back.
I need a warrior pickup cross.
Yeah. DPS warrior, pull those in. Thank you. I'll pick it up
Who's
once you get
location?
close. I got it. Another one coming in. Good.
First ghost dead. I'm taking a second one. Survival, you and I are close to each other. Be careful.
One coming from the back.
Clean.
We can attack them through the wall if they're close enough.
Do we start dropping or we're
Do we have
clean?
a
there
count
more?
of how many that is?
I think we can all start moving out. There's
still
only a
getting
few more
spawns.
remaining.
Got one on the bridge.
Yeah, one on the bridge, but we can fight this outside. Just healers. Remember that we need to stay behind the wall. If you're kiting, you can drop it now.
No, the mobs, you see the cross, the mobs are soloing him.
Yeah, they're doing pretty hard.
Okay.
I'm coming with the second ghost then to town. I'm not
Close
PP
dead.
flagged anymore.
Yep. So just a few more remaining, and he will drop down. Healers, remember, hide behind the wall. And he can drop any moment now.
They stayed alive. We got that damage. They were
Yeah,
getting
the army of
stopped by shadow bolts.
NPCs. Yeah, we helped them out. They didn't die.
Coming down.
There we go. He's down. And if healers can go out. He looked at the rate a little bit there, but we're fine.
That defender got
Again,
off.
melee, please do not go ham. You can
One
still.
shade coming from the back.
One
Okay,
ghost
focus-
coming
I'll
Focus
grab
on the
it.
shade.
on the bridge.
Melee, you can still present problems if you rip threat from the tank. The tanks cannot use abilities while tanking these guys.
You good?
It's only auto attack threat. So far, threat looks good. And looks like we did it.
I think he has one stack on my screen. Good.
It's not done yet. Well, I think 95% of it is done.
Can't jinx it.
Coming in hot. With the
One
ghost.
more from
Maybe
somewhere.
you can grab that.
Got about a minute. Here's a warning.
Oh, okay. Not that hot then.
Coming in ice cold. Taki's dropping stacks, so I guess do I just sit this or?
Yeah. If he doesn't have 3 stacks, you don't have to taunt.
I just don't know if there's a time when
good.
the acid breath gets too much.
So what's the? No, it's just
600
600
per 3 seconds right now.
It's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine.
Oh, he just death wished. What a god. Death wish, last stand.
All right, coming into the bridge.
All right.
Drop stacks again.
Moon, you're on holiday somewhere. Get over here.
I'm coming.
Right. There's one shade coming. It will be here in 5 seconds, Bigly. And everyone else who's a DPS, focus on new skull.
Good job on the kiting, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
There's the mass healing.
Yep.
Where's my executes? What the fuck?
Yeah, executes don't happen. He becomes
so lame.
immune to damage. There we go. Good
go.
job.
Nice.
All right.
I didn't miss it.
Where's the loot?
Where's the loot? There's no loot.
Yeah, true.
Store your buffs. Store your buffs in the campfire.
Is there fire here? Oh yeah.
And I would like to congratulate you all. It seemed easy, but it's only because of all the preparations that we did, all the research. Now we'll be flying to Silithus as soon as both our Scarab Lords complete their quests. And I was told by New that .attend command will work for those who want to join from the world chat or elsewhere. But Silithus is still a dangerous place.
Here comes the elites.
What's the dot command?
Oh, we have some more?
It works right now.
I don't know, the Night Heaven defenders, they
Oh,
swarmed
okay.
us.
Oh, .attend works now? We don't have to fly?
Yep.
Okay.
Dot
so did you
attend?
guys complete? Yeah, .attend.
Yep.
Aha.
Quasi and Yaku, have you completed your quests?
Yes, it's complete. We need to run to Rimlos.
Yes. I think on the PTR he was despawned immediately after that. You may have to wait 3 minutes.
Yeah. And then I need to go to... Don't I need to go to Tanaris first? After this one?
Maybe. Well, we'll wait for you in the gate at the gates. And whoever comes to gong first, remember there's only 1 minute leeway for the second player to click.
No,
Eat awesome.
Clear comes. Yaku, on this server, it's 1 minute. Don't do it when I'm not there. No, it's not on this server.
It's the whole 10-hour war. We got.
As she says, only one may rise.
I thought it was the whole 9 yards.
Ooh, system announcements. That's hot.
Cool. Well, that was something. Let's talk about what we're doing next. So we still have an hour and 20 minutes left of raid time for something interesting. Unfortunately, AQ40 remains closed because it's not been implemented yet. The trash has been implemented, I was told, like 7 days ago. But the bosses have not, but the instance remains closed. AQ20, however, is open and available. Now, I am confident we can do the first 2 bosses, no problem. But again, the third boss and an Osirian afterwards remain difficult.
Shard Rayax is the second boss.
Oh, I thought it was the Worm. Oh, the Worm was first boss.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought there was something before the Worm. Well, there you go. So we can do
Oh,
one
news
boss.
here.
Of course.
Do we do a print screen before we open?
Probably.
Did you try that if you pull the first pack of Rajax, does it start the event, or can you pull the packs separately?
It starts the event, yes.
Yeah.
As it should, I'm pretty sure.
Yep, that's how it should work, although private servers tend to.
Yeah, well, we're playing on a private server which tries to emulate official servers as best as possible. So if something does not work as intended, in raids specifically, it will get fixed as soon as possible. Some other things may go on the backlog.
You just shrunk down to pocket size.
Right, so I think we can do some first steps into AQ20, but I don't advise having 2 separate raids. I would like to see one big pumper raid, one veteran raid, to do the first steps and to devise strategies, because if things go wrong, they know where their battery button is and they are not afraid to use it. Whereas some others who have few raids under their belts may hesitate and at a very crucial time may even die. So that would be my suggestion, but I'm open to hearing yours as well. Anubis as cannon fodder. Well, I mean, I don't believe in cannon fodder in hardcore. Everyone is very valuable, both players and characters. But I also don't like leaving out half of the raid. So maybe the other half of the raid could go to ZG. That's an option. If there is one veteran who would like to lead ZG. So please speak up if you would like to lead ZG instead of going to AQ20. Again, no promises that we can do the full AQ20 today.
But there is a new rank of spells. I think that's huge, no matter what.
Yeah, but it only drops from bosses, right? So it's...
Yeah, CJ is the better mo because we haven't finished bug testing, right?
Yes.
If we split the group, like even in one pumper group and one less pumper group, I think the first boss is still super easy to get to if we have some tank that can tank it in each group.
Yeah, it's not the hard boss. But you need 2 tanks in them, right? Doesn't need to
Yeah.
Yes, you do, because of the Mortal Strike.
Depends how fast, but yes. In the pumper group, probably one would be enough.
Right, so I don't hear any other suggestions. I don't see anyone stepping forward for ZG. XMA Blackwing Lair is not an option because that requires more time than we have. Silvus Lords. Yeah, I think by saying that you want to be not in a pumper group. But if we end up doing the AQ20 leading group, don't take it personally if you are benched. I will try to do my best to organize a group that's, again, the best composition-wise, not necessarily player-wise. So if we know that we have, 20 warriors, 10 rogues, some of you will inevitably and sit out. Again, I'm still open to suggestions while Quasi is in Tenaris right now, so we'll be opening the gates shortly, it seems like.
Okay, Yaku, you have 1 minute. I'm kidding. Wait, Anachronos does not have a quest for me. Oh, I'm retarded. I'm actually fucking genuinely stupid.
Okay, we'll wait for you, no worries.
I need to go back to Moonglade.
Oh, I still have my Warlock there. Is there 2 clickers?
Can two
Druids go.
druids
Yep,
Moonglade?
teleporting to Moonglade.
There we go. There we go.
I knew druids were good for something.
Can a Warlock and 2 clickers come to
Let's
Let's
form a new group. So Quasi and 2 druids who are teleporting. Could you leave and whisper Nether Shard a plus?
Yaku, can you stay in Silitus or in Tanaris and can 1 clicker and 1 Warlock?
We can dot attend, right? We can dot attend and in Tanaris. Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, SP.
You need to go serious?
1.
Alright, I gotta run back to the flight man.
Yeah, but they would save 15 minutes of flying.
Alright, I'm going. Where am I going? Am I going to the caverns?
Yeah.
And do we have 2 clickers in the caverns?
No.
So we need more than just SB.
We need SB. Yaku, can you stay there? And Liana, can you move? Also as well, or anyone.
I'm sure many players have their Hearthstones in Tenaris at this point.
I can send my rogue to Tenaris who have the teleport thing.
Perfect, let's do it. Right, that's it for the summon in Moonglade, for now, at least.
It might be better Don Babina to log off for a bit. It's gonna take a while.
Yeah, some
But
unexpected.
actually, it might be just as quick if I do dot attend, run up north and fly.
So I expect to hear a riot, but my decision to form the AQ20 group will be based on one single thing. Well, 2 things. One is good composition, like 2 tanks, 5 healers, 15 DPS, but on attendance. So just percentage attendance, and also based on course on veteran status. So unless you have 15 or more raids under your belt, you will probably have to sit out. But yeah, is there any reasonable opposition to such a proposal? I don't hear any. So that's it's going to be.
You need a few T-cursors, you need mana trainers, you need a few tanks.
Yeah, exactly. So it's going to be a reasonable composition, but when choosing priests, I'll choose based on 2 things. Do you have 15 or more raids? And then do you have higher attendance among those who do have 15 or more raids? If we end up lacking some role, of course, we'll choose from less experienced players or.
But yeah, I'm gonna play it. I'm literally in your vision range.
Oh yeah?
You didn't see the message I wrote?
I seen you.
But I have a
Yeah,
campfire. Oh, there is one. Never mind.
You don't need to go to Scenario. Yeah, I just blanked out about it. At the tent, I can just teleport here and I'll fly in. So 4 minutes we do it.
Sounds good. Also, if you want to bench yourself, if you don't want to come, that's also fine. Just I will be posting the current setup in sign up in a few minutes. How are you guys doing? Still far away?
I'm in Ngoro, flying.
Alright. Okay.
Crossing the border in 10 seconds, landing in 30, so 2 minutes.
Got it. It's real silent when I'm not talking, is it?
Yeah, I'm usually pretty yappy, but I've got the TV in the background.
Alright.
We're all waiting for you to start singing, Shard.
Singing. Oh no, that's something you don't want to hear.
Speech.
We have all gathered here today to open the Anchorage, along with listening to Shard singing.
But yeah, I'm like 10 seconds away from the dude, and then we can do
That
that.
sounds good. Sounds good.
So the waiting game will be longer than the nightmare event.
Yeah, probably. So this is kind of funny. Yeah, no, it's not funny. Like Windcaller and SB have the very same attendance, and they're the last person to be considered. But I think I will choose SB. But Windcaller, you are second in case nobody wants to come, only because we need mana drain. We need mana drain on the important boss.
Yaku, do it off the tent.
I have now listed my proposed composition in the sign up.
Yaku, are you ready?
Are we all ready for the gong? Quasi is ready. Yaku is downstairs.
He's gonna wait until 58 seconds before he goes up to click.
Classic Yaku.
Let's do it in 3, 2, let's ring it.
What? No, only you getting the achievement.
What? No, that's hacks. You should both get it.
Get bent. Okay, good stuff.
Only one can be first.
But you can do it, right, Yaku?
Let's see that mount.
Oh, there we go.
Hey! Okay.
It would be very funny if the war event still started and we all died.
Well, we
No
wouldn't
appeals,
die.
too bad.
If that happens, we run to the left. There's fewer enemies here on the left than at the gates.
If that happens, it will be free rep.
Yeah.
Does the gate actually like physically open, or does it just kind of disappear?
It should take a minute. I don't know. It disappears, yeah, as well.
That's a sweet mount, man.
Where is your goddamn firewater? Kidding me right now?
I will be moving up. Oh, the gate.
Ooh,
It is opening.
It is opening.
How neat.
Bigley's leading the charge. Get in there.
Damn. Everybody in, let's go!
All right. So look at the sign up. That's where that's listed. If you are in, you're in. If you're not in, feel free to hang around for, I don't know, Silthus Lords, but Yaku is in the group. Probably not. Thank you all for coming anyway. Iskar as well for coming from... oh, is it locked? Hello?
Oh,
no, I could enter.
Oh, yeah.
Well, isn't this the portal for AQ40?
Yeah, that's not in the
No,
raid.
it's 20. This is
No,
20.
this is ruins.
I always get them mixed up.
I'm gonna go suicide. Bye, guys.
This is an alliance portal bridge.
I inadvertently trolled because I'm not in the raid, so I was just running.
So Yaku says he doesn't want to come. Is there anyone else who was benched and wants to come? We're looking for a DPS.
I'll go Loa.
Loa, great. So yeah, you definitely qualify. Just lower attendance than everyone else, but that's all.
Percentage-wise, maybe.
Yeah, percentage-wise, yeah, that's what I was looking at, percentage-wise attendance. For once rewarding those who are there with us every single raid for 2 years now and counting. So if you are in, please enter. If you are out and still want to come, stay around for a few minutes until we see if everyone who wants to come has come. Or rather, everyone who has been assigned to come has come. And then Moon Ranger also saying he can sit out. We need a healer in his place. Is there any healer who wants to come?
I mean, I could come.
You want to? It's dangerous.
Yeah, fuck it.
That's the spirit.
Who was this speaking, by the way?
Yeah, I'm Anaxagoras.
Anaxagoras, right. Well, you have some raids under your belt, and let's just see if any other more experienced healer wants to come.
Rage Fury, lead the group, and you're on
then
mine.
you're in.
Yeah, I will. I just need a portal to Undercity.
Yes, I'm not in the raid group. I'm not in the raid group.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Oh, this has
There you
the
go.
books, right? Oh, that's sweet.
Wait, did I make? Oh fuck! I made the
Yeah.
wrong portal. Right then, B.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank
You're
you very
welcome.
much. All right. So, Gun, can you reorganize the groups to see? Oh, you logged out.
I some consumes mailed over.
Liana, can you?
I got all the well buffs, not well buffs, but all
Okay.
the consumable
Okay.
stuff.
Okay. I'll do it.
Log.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
I can relog into an alt and help out. Is what I
Well,
was
that would
gonna
be
say.
appreciated because I still have others to take care of. Yeah, see ya. Next week, we'll definitely be reading more of AQ20. And we'll take, once you know the strategies, we'll take more of less experienced players. And for attendance, just to make it clear, everyone who participated in Nightmare Manifests gets attendance. So you don't need to participate in AQ20. There's no extra attendance for being here. Nightmare Manifests was attendance enough.
Right, you can promote Liana AoE, and I'll see to the groups.
Yeah, doing that.
So now then, if you are not in the raid for the raid, please leave. Makes it easier for me to figure out who's actually here.
Oh, did I kick Shoop? Or are you not in? Shoop, you are in?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I just kicked you by accident. Sorry. Yeah, well, all the shamans have said they don't want to come. What can I do?
Oh, brutal.
Venus Unclan is
Oh,
coming.
you went to. Oh, wait. So Windcaller, didn't I say that you're coming, Windcaller? Yeah. You're coming. You're coming. I think you're in because you replaced Yaku. You were the first to replace someone, I believe. If not, I will have some explaining to do.
Hi guys, good luck. I'll see you later.
Yeah, surprising. Yeah. Oh, all right. So let's start by remembering what these mobs do. I will again be referencing
Might want to
my
go
sheet.
over it once we're inside and ready to go and everything.
The
fresh.
The giant guards, they enrage, and you basically you can purge the enrage. But like normally, how it's usually dealt with is you have one of them is just rooted, and you kill one at a time, and then there's a designated a purger.
Is the enrage really dispellable? That's odd. I am not confident that it will be the same on this server.
Time to find out.
Yes, but the enrage happens when one of them dies. The other one.
It always, or at least on other servers I played on, it's so long since I did it on Classic.
So we're missing Ashbringer.
No, Ashbringer is not coming.
And who
Anaxagoras
is the replacement healer?
Anaxagoras. Yes. Yaku is telling me it's dispellable, but most of Yaku's experience also comes from private servers. So we'll find out. Anyway, so we have two priests and a shaman to try and purge the vengeance. Again, vengeance happens after one dies, the other one becomes enraged. And I'll make a note to double check whether that should be the case, because that sort of defeats the purpose of this encounter.
Who are we missing? Yaku is on the list, but not joining the raid.
Yaku is not coming. Yes, Yaku is not coming. He was replaced.
That means someone is.
No, I think we have everyone. That's 20 players.
Yeah, then we're 21 on the list, which might be fine.
Was Danja was not among the healers, and I think we're all here. Oh, survival was among. No, survival was also here in the raid.
On a wide feet, SB.
I think everyone is here. I recognize all the names. So anyway, that's one ability. So I
Yeah,
suggest.
it's Ashbringer. He's on the list, and
Yes,
nothing
but
great.
Ashbringer's not coming. And
Yes.
Oxygor is in this place. Okay, so we are on the same note. On the same page, rather. So other abilities are Trample and Uppercut. So whoever's tagging him, you will be thrown in the air, and you'll take some more damage as well. So tank him with your back to a wall. And their ability is Trample. That's AoE damage, unavoidable, but healers and ranged just don't stand melee. So on pull, I suggest separating these a little bit so that Trample doesn't hit all the melee, just like we do with Giants in Molten Core. And I suggest dragging the diamond, the right one, to the right wall, and green to the left wall. So tank you are then. Oh, we should have caught this Swarm Guard. The next time we see him come here, let's shoot at it. We want to kill him before we engage these guys. He does a long loop. I'm also being whispered that they can be rooted. Yeah, most of the ads here can be rooted. We can do that as well. I don't think this is a deadly encounter anyway, but we can still try out, push the limits.
At least on other private servers, they one-shot people.
They one-shot people. So looking at the damage that they do, their auto-attack damage that's unmitigated is around up to, I'll just say up to, right? Let's assume highest damage. It's up to 3,400. That can crit to 6.8. And of course, if it's Vengeance, that's even more. So I can see where they can one-shot people.
Circle is coming close? No.
That solo guy, I don't think
he's coming in. Hunter, be ready. Any Hunter?
Yeah, just let's not shoot while it's in between. Shoot now. Nice.
Sure.
I'm also being whispered that they're disarmable as well, even though they don't wield weapons.
Give it a shot.
So, yeah, we could try and root it if gun is nearby to taunt it if root breaks. Shall we try that?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. One do you want me to root?
Triangle.
Okay.
So we'll kill diamond first. Gun is on triangle. Tanky is on diamond.
We
and
have
again,
a buff?
not for this, I don't think. Yeah, this should not be the most dangerous part.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think we're ready. And again, tanks back to the wall. And don't let them come next to you if you are wearing cloth. Is it?
Rooting, and you want me to pull with root or?
Yeah. Pull with root because they're quite fast.
Right.
I'm being told.
Going in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, real fast. So that's trample. That's too close. Probably double trampled damage. And can we try Burge it?
Can you purge it?
Tank, don't go yet.
It says magic ability.
Yeah, it does work. Okay, it does work. Let's go. Engage. Xenophobia, I don't know who you are, but keep whispering me that valuable information. Asdorf, okay. Yes, I just cleared it. Although it doesn't want to clear. Let's try setting up.
It said it was cleared.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I need to do something on. So I'm gonna log off for now. For 5 minutes, I apparently forgot about one of the Scarab Lord duties.
What was the duty?
Yeah. You get the items, you get the items.
Right, so I'll just explain what these next packs do. We really want to try to catch them solo. We don't want to triple pull. It's really easy to do triple pull. So we will have, I don't know, hunters, decide between yourselves who wants to do the pull this time. Don't pull just now, I still have to explain, but you guys can decide who wants to pull. And Feign Death if we see it chaining into multiple packs. Now, the adds. So these Swarm Guards already killed one. They only have one ability, and it's a Cleave that reduces armor, so nothing too special. And they don't deal that heavy damage either. Just don't stand in front of them, I suppose. Now, the other ones, however, there's two types, the Wasps, the red ones, and the white ones. Well, both of Wasps and Stingers, yeah. Stingers are red, Wasps are white. So those two have a combo, and now everyone has to listen up, particularly including the cloth wearers. The Wasps, the white ones, they apply a debuff that has a chance to apply another debuff. So it's first like a branch-looking debuff, and then it's a green debuff. If you have the branch debuff, doesn't do anything except for applying the green debuff. The green debuff, however, it increases the damage you take from the red guy's charge ability. The only ability the red guys have is charge. It charges random players, and it deals just 600 damage pre-armor, so it's nothing. But if you have that green debuff and you are charged, it deals around 4 times higher damage, so up to 2,500 damage. Yes, I think for this we can on Boon because this is starting becoming risky, but we're waiting. Ogan is here now.
Yeah, so you always kill the Stinkers and you stack the rate, right?
Yes. Stack the rate? Sorry, what? I think Stinger charges... does it have minimum range? I don't think it does. I've seen it maybe 5 yards. It's kind of difficult.
Yeah, it's just stuck.
Let me just double check that. All right. I didn't consider that we can stack here. Because again, then the Sundering Cleave will hit everyone and decrease the armor of mages to 0, which also is nice.
2.5k damage on the charge is not enough to kill anyone.
No, it's not, but there could be multiple of them. And the charge has a reasonably low cooldown of 4 seconds sometimes.
So if you're spread, you are unlikely to get hit by multiple. The mages can keep Ice Barrier up and March Shield up as we're currently full frost. So they are not that likely to die.
Absolutely should. Right. So
and we have Lips and Ice Block.
Yeah, it's a charge. It's quick, right? Stinger charge doesn't say anything about minimum range. I think we should not
be 8
risk.
yard. 8 yard minimum range should be.
Should be, right? Well, we can try it out. Let's try stacking. Again, nobody will die. We'll biggest pumper said let's get the Mystical Fire buffs out right now. And let's try stacking. So we're stacking on the campfire?
What was mode for not having the 2-shot aura? Hence he got swapped 12 Vina. Someone swapped them back now.
Okay.
And do you want me to pull a Swarm Guard or one pack with the
one
charging?
pack? Doesn't matter. One pack, just make sure it's one pack coming and not...
Are we ready?
Yeah, well, yeah, if you shoot now, that's perfect, but probably too late now. I see some guys coming.
I guess Tanky takes the skull, I'll take the...
Everyone on square, please. And healers, focus on dispelling. The faster you dispel, the less risky. Right, it seems like we are not charged, so maybe you're right. Maybe it does have a minimum range. So one thing I didn't mention about the debuff is that it has a chance to apply that green stuff every 2 seconds. And it is guaranteed to apply the green stuff at the end when it expires. It has 8 seconds. Master Looter on, all right. All right, we're ready for our next
all
call?
of the items and the scarabs should go to the kill bank.
Yeah. So Lena, take your time. There is no rush. Observe the patterns.
We
I
double
see
pull
Bigly.
just going out the door.
Double pull is fine. Triple pull is bad. Double pull is fine with this group specifically.
Sure. Ooh, snag it.
Nice.
Nice.
They move so fast that the arrow did a little zigzag.
Yeah. They're all stunnable as well, so we have rogues that are stun locking. That's great. Most trash mobs here are CCable fully.
Yeah.
Nice, good job. So we have a Scarab Coffer key looted by Bigley. That's going to be useful eventually. There's a few boxes that we can open, and they contain some juicy loot. Not like something you want to equip, but it's still good. I hope you guys are fine taking it slow for the first time.
Yeah.
I imagine we all want to live.
Yeah, for sure.
It would be nice.
Because I would also like to give our hunters a chance to, observe the patterns and learn it for the next times, and then we can do it maybe faster next times.
Did you give assist to Alvina so he could also mark it?
Yeah, sure. Oh, there's something I need to loot. We are all stacked. I don't see any sparklies.
Okay, incoming.
Nice. I think after this one, we can pull slightly easier because most of them have died by now. Fewer overlapping paths and so on.
He did charge in melee, it looked like.
Yeah, doesn't seem like they charge, but I still made a note to check the videos, because I remember like him charging very close, but maybe it was 8 yards.
Do we want to move up and use this corner here?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like there's no reason to pull all the way back. They only have Sundering Cleave. That's an AoE cleave that reduces armor, so that's why stacking is not ideal if we triple
I
pull.
was talking about the stinkers.
Oh, Stingers, they only have charge.
Yeah, but like that's you stack on the stinkers, but not the swarm guards usually.
Yes, but it's hard to separate the two, right? Or do you mean on separate pulls? Yeah, but on separate pulls, like the damage from one Swarm Guard will not kill anyone. If we pull two, yeah, like if you're a mage, just blink away. Cool. Great pulls, Alvina.
You know it's alright to let us finish a spell cast on them, right?
Liana, I'll give you the greens to disenchant.
Alright.
Oh, that's a really cool looking axe, though.
Oh, too late, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, I can't use it. I just think it looks cool.
Hard disagree.
The illegal name one.
Ah. I know the one. Right, so we are slowly approaching the first boss. I think while we kill this last few patrols, I'll explain the first boss mechanics. And we had some problems on the PTR. I would like to remind you, it's the worm that drops bombs. The issue was that bombs were not very visible, and indeed they should not be visible. That is the problem.
You're popping a nature protection potion for it?
I don't think that's mandatory, but on the first attempt, we should do it.
Are you talking about the sand hills?
Yes, the sand. Yeah.
Doesn't it just reduces your hit, right? Or does it also do damage?
It silences you.
It's a silence plus you lose like melee hit.
75% or something. Yeah.
Yeah, you just kite them in a circle, you never get hit by it.
Yeah, but the ranged will get hit by it. And if it's 3 healers hit by a single bomb, that is deadly. So what I suggest doing, since it's very hard to avoid them, I suggest spreading around the arena. So we'll mount up and engage him, and we'll spread healers in like a pentagram, like on 5 corners of a pentagram, so that no 2 healers hopefully get silenced by the same bomb. Everyone else just spread around as loosely as you can, but healers will be the top priority. So that's my proposal. I'm open to hearing others. Again, I have not solved any of the encounters, and if you have any ideas that are better than the ones I suggest,
But
voice
there is
them.
a scarab coffer here, so basically you use the key after this part.
Yes.
Would you like,
Isn't
would
the
you like
key
me to
used in IQ 40 as well, as I recall it?
Yes, yes,
No,
but
that's
we
the-
will get more
that the-
keys than
isn't that the-
coffers.
Isn't that the large coffer keys in AQ40?
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. They're large as well, but we generally get more keys than there are coffers. For now,
Would you like me to-
triangle, yes. Triangle
Okay,
will
root
be...
in 3, 2, 1.
So I remember in other servers, he had like or like the first boss, Kurnax, he had like a massive pull radius. So it was actually difficult to pull the first boss, or like the trash packs.
Yes, I saw that as well, because there's a trash pack behind him as well. If we do end up pulling 2, we'll just kill trash first, but remember, everyone still has to maintain the position of that pentagram. All right, good pull. Everyone stack on square.
Don't know if I want that responsibility.
Oh, late in the instance, if you don't stack on a meteor, you're gonna die.
Yep.
Okay. We're not doing that today, though, right? Just first
We might. We'll see how far we get, how far we're confident
Fair.
I
we
think
get.
we're gonna do Osirian. Yeah, wait
Honestly
for the exit.
reasonable.
It's also the most dangerous one.
I do have to leave at 2200 server time, just as a heads
Okay.
up. If you'd rather pull in an additional healer now to replace me, I don't mind, but I'm good to stay up until the end of our normal raid
No,
time.
that's fine. Just stay for now, and we'll see who can replace you later. So now we need to wait. Again, hunters, wait until the trash patrols to the furthest possible point and pull then. Probably good to pull now, yeah? But don't approach too close. So I was marking the healers, and I stopped, and we'll discuss where we go shortly. So I think that's 5 healers marked. Let's say I as star will go to the furthest far left. Let's have Ivan Warrior go to the far right. And let's have Anklan go to the closer left. Let's have Anaxagoras go to the closest position to us, like immediately on the direct line. And I didn't mention who. Shup, you go to the close right side.
Okay.
So we'll be going there, and this is the last pack that we have to pull carefully. So we'll not try and pull that without pulling the boss. All right, seems good. So we killed this boss. So let me just check the other mechanics of the boss, because that's the most dangerous mechanic, but not the only one. Kurnax also has a few other abilities besides Sand Trap. It's a wide slash, so only the tank stands in front. It's like physical heavy cleave. Deals around 3000 damage every 11-ish seconds. It also enrages at 30%, dealing more damage. It has thrash, so maybe the main tank should wear a shield. Maybe. The auto attack damage isn't that high though, but do keep a demoralizing shout and don't put recklessness on him. And finally, the most important mechanic is Mortal Wound, and why we need 2 tanks. So every 8 to 10 seconds, he applies a stacking debuff on a tank that reduces healing taken. And let's swap at 4 stacks, I think. Let's swap tanks at 4 stacks. How does that sound?
How much does each stack do?
I think it's 10%, if I remember correctly. Let me just double check. It reduces healing taken by 10%.
Yeah, I guess that's fine.
Mortal Wound applies debuff. Yes, 10%. That is correct. All right, so unless anyone has any other ideas, we will mount up and we still need some buffs.
So should the melee be stacked or spread out behind it?
Melee can be stacked, but if you see a bomb growing underneath you, try to run away from it if you are in time.
And thank you. How are you going to do it? Are you going to just kite them in circles or what?
I don't know. What should I do?
And normally when I did it, at least like on Pucks in Classic and on other servers, it was always because he does the sand bombs. If you just run in a circle like this.
Around the outside?
Yeah, just like, like circles like this. He just leaves the bombs and like you just avoid them pretty much. Melees sometimes get hit by it. But you should never get hit by the bomb. Or the sand, whatever. And like if you get hit by the sand, I will just taunt them off of you because you will have 0 hit.
Yeah, and healers also readjust to the tank's position, maintaining a loosely same structure, being away from other healers. Finally, one other thing for the enrage at 30%, whoever's tanking him, please equip a shield because again, thrash plus wide cleave plus melee attack. Well, that's thrash, I suppose. Plus mortal strike could mean a lot of damage. Plus sand trap, maybe. So at 40% or 35%, equip a shield. Thanks. Any other notes from anyone before we begin?
One little question. Should we stay more or less, 20 yards from each other?
From healers, yes, 20-30 yards is fine. The bomb has a wide radius, I think, of 20 yards, but it's centered on the player that it's dropped on. So as long as you're like 15 yards away from a healer, you shouldn't get hit by the same bomb.
No, okay.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
No, okay, perfect.
Okay, any other notes? All right, so we're pulling in 15 seconds. Good luck. Server first.
Lots of server fast here.
Yeah, pulling in 10 seconds. Thanks, remember, equip a shield at 35%. I may not remind you. Pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
I see the sun trap, by the way.
All right.
Anklan and Anaxagoras take some distance from each other so you can't get silenced at the same time if it goes wrong.
Yeah, all right.
And one more and I'll taunt.
Yeah. You should taunt now. It's enraging. Taunt now.
Okay.
Equip a shield.
Taunt resist. I'll just AoE taunt here. It's gonna go back to you in a second. I need to retaunt.
He's dying.
All right, good job.
Nice.
Shadow power.
Wait, did we get the glove recipe?
We have the shadow power recipe, yeah?
Oh!
Hell yeah. First boss, and we already have some loot.
So there's NPCs are gonna spawn over here. Nobody talk to them. So if you talk to the NPCs here, you start the second boss.
Yes, that is
Do you have
correct.
to click dialogue?
All right, everyone who has enchanting is eligible to roll for this. Highest roller wins and is going to enchant all the warlocks. Nexus crystals will only be available for best in slot items in phase 5 because we will run into a limitation. Congrats, Liana.
Owie!
Oh no.
Anyone need these wrist guards at all? If not, they will go to disenchant in 5, 4, 3, 2, and Liana, I'm giving them to you. And I'm not sure what this gives, but if anyone needs it,
I'll link it.
yeah.
So it's yeah.
You need reputation for it, though.
It's basically equally good to Busan Cape.
Is it 1 heat then for this?
It is 1 heat, yes. But you need revered Cenarian Circle reputation to turn it in.
All right, now we know everything. Need greed for the martial cape. That's warriors, rogues, priests, mages. 1 heat. Seems like there's no needs. You can all roll. And remember, heat is for the progression tier. So AQ40 still has its own tier that is not touched and will remain so. All right.
Before we start the next event, I have 10 minutes on the stamina buff. I'm not sure how long the next fight will last. Let's do
It's
a
long.
rebuff.
It's long. It's like 10 minutes, the next fight.
Yes, let's
Oh
have
yeah,
some
and
rebuffs
Shard,
out.
and Shard, did you bring the weapon change?
Yes, I have.
Okay, SB, do you have many shards?
I have like 21.
Okay. Can I hit the portal Leonard to the bank?
I'll do an Ogrima.
So,
But yeah,
well,
so there is
Mhm.
there's 6 waves, and then it's just a wave, and then another wave comes in.
Let's
you can drink
place the
between
buffs in a campfire while we're talking.
Yeah, so there's like there's a wave, and every wave has a gimmick. Like, oh, this wave does thunderclap. This wave, you're just like permanently disarmed. This
I'll go
wave-
over each ability.
But yeah, so warriors, hurry, chills, cheat, orly, tanky, big leap. Do you have like a weapon you don't care about and is unenchanted?
Yes.
Not enchanted.
Might
Yes.
have in the bank. I guess I can also. Yeah.
Yeah. So so I asked Shadow to bring like 10 weapon chains to the raid.
Yes.
And it's something I should have mentioned before. I just blanked out. But yeah, so if you have a Hearthstone to Everlook or whatever, just go there and pick up the Kelserar or whatever you had before your current one, something you're not going to use, and you can't just override the Unshell.
That is because the last boss does a disarm very often. And you'll stay disarmed for 50% of the fight otherwise. So you can trade Shard with one of your chosen weapons, and I will apply a steel weapon chain to it.
I'm also a blacksmith if you want me to do some of this.
No, it's
Can
fine.
I get a Starman portal?
Yeah, if you have, there's no mage, there's no alliance mage. It's just Liana Soak.
You can leave raid and you will be teleported in 60 seconds.
But yeah, so if you have a weapon, or if you have gloves that give the immunity, you don't need the weapon chain. Like I have these stronghold gauntlets.
No, it's only melee. Only melee, Anklin. Only melee that want to deal damage without resorting to fists. So going into the specifics of each wave, we don't know which wave will be first. I think it's always random, right?
It's always the same order.
It's always the same. Oh, I don't know. So going for the order that I have currently is each of them has a Sunder armor that stacks with each other. So it may be hard to drop it. So I suggest alternating tanks. One tank tanks the main guy in each wave, and the other tank tanks the ads because each wave comes with a lot of ads. And then the next wave you swap. The next wave, the guy that tanked ads is tanking the boss, and vice versa, so that you get a chance to drop your Sunder armor. Otherwise, it would stack up. So that's one ability that is shared by everyone. The other ability that is shared by everyone is Cleave. So the bosses should not be tanked on the range group. The Cleave is frontal, and it's quite rare, but when it's cast, it hits for 2,000 plus. So don't stand in front of the boss unless you're a tank. And that means that the bosses will be separated from the trash mobs, which will be cleaved down together. Now, let's talk about the trash mobs a little bit before I get into each boss's unique ability. So we have the Needlers, the flying ones, and we have the warriors, the ones that are on the ground. For them, let me just open up the
Wait, I'm looking
relevant
up like strategy guide. They don't mention disarm.
The disarm happens from the last boss.
On the end, those I see.
Yeah. From General Rajax. So Needlers have a cleave as well, but it's weaker than being the trash mobs. which means that they should be, if you can, stand behind Needlers, but no mages should be in the group. And the warriors have 3 abilities, just like before. These are weaker guys that we killed, the weaker gladiators that we killed. They also have uppercut, knocking the tank flying up. They also have enrage, this time at 20%, but they will die very shortly thereafter. And they also have a thunderclap that only deals 200 damage, nothing too fancy. The trash mobs only hit for up to 800 pre-mitigation, so the tanks tanking them will barely feel a thing. I will also try to tank with Consecration here. And AoE Blizzard is fine, yeah, for sure. Again, these trash mobs are not ones that will die from.
There is, I mean, somebody could die if, there's the focus wave or the...
Yes, so I'll get over. I'll get over each of the abilities now. I'm being told that Thunderclap slows very much, so healers could try focus on dispelling, but other than that, unless they overlap with an uppercut, it shouldn't be an issue. But uppercut is cast quite often, so if you are tanking the trash, try to stand your back to the wall if you can. So, looking at the abilities of each of the wave bosses, Captain Queez, again, I'm not sure which one will come first, but I think this is one of the more dangerous ones. It has an AoE fear, Intimidating Shout, which means that if the tank gets feared, Windcaller, so Queez, Windcaller, Tremor Totem, okay? Perfect. Otherwise, I will try to also have some threat on Queez so that it will go on me instead of other healer. That's pretty much it about Queez. Dren has a Lightning Cloud, doesn't deal much damage, just 700 every 2 seconds. So don't stand in the cloud, Lightning Cloud. The next one, Tubid, that's the one Gun was talking about. It has Attack Order, which makes one of the ads, I think, focus on a random target, just like the Panther boss in ZG. All ads, I'm being told. Oh, okay. Well, all ads. So yeah, just like ZG. So I guess we'll just have to bop that target and AoE the ads, just like usual.
I think you can, like, AoE taunt it. But I think you can taunt them, but after the taunt ends, they will go back to the target. But you can't just slow them and just cleave them down before...
Yeah.
And the focus target should just be running for his life.
Probably. Good idea. Now, you want to add something?
Yeah, honestly, that's probably the scariest wave. And so, like, yeah, like the casters have lips, and like, yeah, the warriors' help will be good.
Yeah, maybe rogues should also be careful as well, because if suddenly he attacks order on a rogue and everyone is already in melee range, that rogue is taking heavy damage real quick.
Very true. Yeah, with a couple thunderclaps hitting too. Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's have then on Surem. Sorry, not Surem. What was the guy's name? Tubid. I'm being told that warriors can AoE fear, torrents can stun. Yeah, CC all works, so we can use Earthbind as well. But the problem is that if rogues are being targeted, the ads are already there to attack them in the same second. So maybe rogues could pre-evasion, because I think warriors with plate will not die in one hit. These guys don't hit that hard.
You vanish it?
I don't know. We'll find out.
How much to try?
So going forward, Surem, that's also one nasty one. He has a frontal shockwave. I think it's, or is it AoE? I don't remember. I think it's frontal. I'm sure Xenophobia will correct me shortly, but deals around up to 1,700 damage raid wide. But that's all he has. Then the next guy, Zeron, makes one of the ads really big. Deals much more damage, but we're killing ads real quick, so we'll just have to stun lock the guy that's big. I'm being told that Zeron enlarges all guys. Oh, that's interesting. I don't think I've seen I've seen that happen, but we'll just find out.
Similar to those trash mobs, we dispelled the enrage sometimes on those guys.
Sounds good, but yeah, we can also stun lock, so we can do both. I'm being told Shaman can purge the boss, and then the warriors. All right, so the boss does the enlarge on himself. I didn't know that for sure as well. We'll then assign Windcaller. Again, you have so many jobs. Zeren. Yeah, but it's on different guys. So Purge on Quiz. Sorry, Tremor Totem on Quiz, Purge on Zeren. And you can purge everything, essentially. Next one is Pecken. It has a Sweeping Slam. I think this is the frontal one. Shockwave was probably AoE. Sweeping Slam deals 2,000 damage. Frontal. And finally, last one pre-boss is Yegeth. He essentially puts a bop, Paladin Blessing of Protection, on one of the guys, making him immune to damage for some time. Nothing too fancy. On himself, really? On himself, not on the ads. I'm 95% sure it was the ads. Are you quoting private servers or official servers, Xenophobia? Because I pretty much remember quite well, but maybe it's been 2 months ago, so maybe I misremember. But I'll make a note to double check that as well. Anyway, not something that's too important. Finally, the most important one is the final boss by far, and I am not sure how we're going to do this, so I will want all of your input. General Rajax comes last, 8th wave, has 3 abilities. I'll talk about the least important one, Disarm. That's why I have those steel weapon chains. If you need one trade shard, I'll apply that to you. Disarm is AoE as well. Next one is Enrage. At 30%, he enrages and starts dealing much heavier damage. And finally, do we drop combat between waves? I think for a short moment, unless you're healing the ads. I think the ads remain in combat. But I'm not 100% sure as well.
Sometimes you can go to combat, but if you need mana, you can actually use some Judge of Wisdom on the generals, or not the generals, the lieutenants, and you can auto attack or want them for mana. But go ahead.
Yeah, and the final ability from Rajax, and the most deadly one by far of all of these, I would say combined, is Thunder Crash. Already mentioned. Yeah, the friendly guy needs to be healed. Yeah, but they should be okay if we are AoEing. We'll find out, I suppose. Has 17,000 hit points. I'm sure he'll be fine. So General Rajax, I'll just mark him just for reference. Triangle. There we go. Now, Thunder Crash deals 50% of your current health in damage. So you have 10,000 health, deals 5,000 health. Knocks you up, flying in the air a little bit. You won't take that much fall damage, if any. I don't think you take the full damage. But still, tanks who are tanking Rajax, you thank him with your back to the wall, so don't end up flying. Because of the last effect of this ability, it drops all threat on everyone. Well, this means that what can happen, and what I'm afraid will happen eventually, as we do more and more on FAQ20, is that he will Thunder Crash. That 2 or 3 tanks will be flying, they will get parried, miss their attacks or something, or be in between swings. The boss will turn around on the rogue, and he will one-shot him while being enraged, while rogue has 50% health, because he just took 50% from Thunder Crash. So it's kind of deadly, any way you look at it, because this can happen in a matter of milliseconds, and I'm not really sure how to go about this. One proposal that I think is reasonable is do something similar to what we did with Annihilators in Molten Core, where we have 3 tanks for each Annihilator, taunt swapping. So effectively, there's 3 tanks, and all of them are taunting on cooldown once they establish a good rhythm. And in cases of Thunder Crash, they all try to Mocking Blow or whatever else they have to make sure that one of the 3 tanks is tanking the guy at all times. Because if the guy has the taunt debuff, he will then focus on that tank, even if the threat table is 0. What do you guys think?
Yeah, so also for that, like generally when you are fighting this boss, so if the triangle is still alive, he has a healing aura, and he heals like 200 a second or every 2 seconds.
Sure, but it's nothing compared.
No, I'm
It's not-
saying. So you have the Judgment of Light on the boss. Melees heal themselves with that.
Yes,
Like, I
I'm
think
not concerned.
I'm just saying healers should ignore DPS. They're at 20%, they're fine.
Yes, that I agree with.
And the healers only heal the tanks.
That I agree with. It's only if all tanks are super full, then you can heal anyone else. That I agree with. Because any DPS will only take damage in 20-second intervals between Thunder Crashes. Thunder Crash has a 20 to 40-second cooldown. So if one Thunder Crash happened and no melee died, they will not die in the next 20 seconds. Now, for positioning, if we are doing a 3-tank strategy, I think we can afford having healers and range standing slightly closer than max distance, because the boss should not start running away immediately, provided all things go well. Yes, Nophobia, everyone back to the wall, but which wall is the question? I've seen people on softcore realms do it on the gate. So, the boss is tanked in the middle of the gate, but he then will just turn around after Thunder Crash and one-shot a mage. I don't think we want that. There are more walls here. So if I just go here, for example, I should not be pulling anything. And if the boss is being tanked in the same position, like in this corner here, the tanks are here. There's this very nice corner here where you don't get knocked up anywhere. All right. And then the healers and the ranged are on the opposite side here, so that even if the boss gets, moves away, there's still time to lip, to react. And you are not being sent flying anywhere because your back is to the wall. I propose this positioning. What do you guys think?
Yeah, there's like two places I usually see. Like it's either like that, or like in front of me in the gateway, like where
in the gateway. So that's what I don't like.
Yeah, but then you do get knocked up. You just get sent up a little bit, and you fall back down.
Yeah. So
but the corner is better, yeah.
Okay, great. So we agree on the corner. And what about the strategy? Do we do the 3 tanks, or does someone else have better ideas? Crickets. All right, Hurry, are you willing to tank?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So I would advise all tanks to wear shields here, because the damage will come very quick at crucial moments. It will Thunder Crash, unpreventable 50%. And then if you're tanking, you can take... There's no thrash, but healers may take some time to heal you. So shields are important. And you're taunt swapping anyway on cooldown. So let's have Tankasaur be the first tank on Rajax, Gunhilder second, and Hurry third. And you guys coordinate at that time who is taunting when, and the comms will be cleared, except for tanks saying how they're doing on taunting. Right.
Is it time to clean the buffs?
Yes, I think so. I think let's rebuff. Let's check that everyone is here. Everyone can wiggle a little bit so that we know that they're here. Van Warrior seems to be AFK.
Nope.
No? Okay. Survival, you here? Yeah, all right. Seems like everyone is here. Let's buff up again, reclaim the buffs. And again, I would like tanks to swap. One tank is tanking the boss, and the other tank is tanking the ads, and then swap on the next wave. So let's have Tankasaur tank the first boss, Gunhilder tank the first ad wave, and then swap every wave.
Why swap?
Because of Sunder Armor. The bosses have a shared ability, Sunder Armor, and it may not drop in between pulls.
Okay.
if you are always tanking the same target. And the tank who's tanking the bosses should be going to the left side here. All right, so the tank is on star, the one that's tanking the bosses, and trash can be tanked in the doorway, effectively. Yes, yes, yes.
All right, everyone to the front, I suppose.
Yep.
Okay. Lots of people by the campfire. Do
Yep,
I
they're
speak now
recruiting
to
butts.
the general? Are we ready?
Yeah, everyone seems moving. I think we are ready. Let's do it.
Right, speaking to him in a moment, mounting up.
Yes.
So
Let's find out.
Do we prioritize the needlers or sword guards or just clear them down?
Cleave them down, but if you're a single target, prioritize the warriors. They deal more damage.
And we want Blizzard rank 1 on the gate, so they are slowed down. Was it?
You can be max rank as well. We're cleaving them down.
You just don't want to pull threat in case they resist of taunt or something.
All right, first wave. That's squeeze. That's the tremor totem. Yes.
Yeah, but target broke again.
All right, and then the bots left.
Did I tank anything?
Yeah, you were.
Okay, then tanky is on the ads next.
Yes, next one is
Oh,
2-bid.
and, these guys can drop loot.
2-bid is attack order, rogues evasion.
I don't see the attack order in anyone.
My add-ons are not warning me either. Well,
HP.
I mean, doesn't matter, I suppose.
He used it on me.
Yeah. Next one is Dren. Dren is Lightning Cloud. This is the easy one. Just don't stand in Lightning Cloud. Next one is Surim. Surim is Shockwave. This is going to be a lot of AoE damage. Killers.
Stuns.
Yeah. Yes, so that Shockwave also disarms apparently. I did not make a note about that, but you seem to be doing fine.
Is he waiting? Or is he slow?
It can be outranged. It has like 20 yards range. Next one is Yegeth. Yegeth is... I lost him. What does this guy do? We'll find out.
They are immune to disarm, in case anyone was wondering, as they should be.
Oh, Yegeth is Shield of Rajax. He applies the buff.
Yeah, I remember. I think the buff also reduces like
He's immune to it.
Yeah,
Seems
he's
to be immune
immune
to
now.
mage spells as well.
Just
So
carry
I can't do
aggro.
it. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, probably. Next one is not Zeren. It's which guy is coming here? Bakun. Sweeping Slam. Make sure not standing in front of him. 2,000 physical damage to anyone standing in front of him.
Coming in.
Try to face him away from the raid as soon as possible. Good job. All right, so again, Rajax, remember positioning. In 2 waves, we have Rajax. The most deadly one by far. Everyone be on your toes.
This is the 6th wave, so 7th is enlarged.
Oh, okay. Yes, next one is enlarged, so he's supposed to purge now, Windcaller.
Moving up to try and detect magic.
Prioritize purging the boss, then the warriors.
Take magic is up.
Yeah, all of them.
All of them.
So Magic Zone is up on the boss right now.
Okay, and then we have a Ryak soon.
Well, we're quick.
They
We're
were like
bumpers.
they were glowing red and getting larger.
Right, now that's Rajax here. Okay, everyone on star except for the tanks and melee, be very careful. Hug the wall with your back
Quickly buff.
and
Here.
Yes, aggro.
Shit. Okay.
only tanks.
Okay.
Hurry, Gunhilder and Gun are being healed.
Use your potions, use your bandages.
Okay, so taunt rotation. Who's taunting? Come to the corner.
Oh.
I'll taunt now. Okay, so
Next is Hurry.
Hurry taunt.
Taunted.
Hurry, make sure
Resist,
you don't have
resist.
salva.
Okay, no, I got it.
Thank you, taunt.
Every damage is half your health.
Taunting now.
Current health.
Yes.
You will not die if you are at quarter health as long
taunt,
as
Hurry taunt. And heal the tanks. I'm kind of low.
we are
Don't heal
healing
the
the
raid.
tanks.
Don't
Got
heal
it.
the raid.
Nope, nope.
Yeah,
Don't heal the raid too much. Focus the tanks.
Okay, I'm taunted.
It looks scary, but it's not.
Yeah, Loa is not a tank.
All right, that was spicy a little bit, but I think we were okay.
Too much
Let's
raid
place-
healing basically done.
So come,
Heroic
right?
strike. Ooh.
Let's place the boss in a campfire. I'm dropping a campfire here. Who?
Did they survive?
The lieutenant.
Oh, you should make a bug report. I did not know about it.
There's some real tomes there.
Heroic strike. Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. So let's
I
start with the
see.
holy light.
Hmm.
So all the tomes give 2 heat. Just for reference.
Just for AQ20 or is it for both?
Just for AQ20. AQ20 is in the progression. That's not progression tier. Outside of progression tier, it's
the
along
same
with
heat
Blackened
as-
Glare, Molten Core, Onyxia. It's the same heat, and this gives 2 heat, just like ZG Idols. So we have
Some-
Tanky Sword, Loa, Chills, Bigly, Needing, and it will be
Give it
tank
to-
priority.
give it to tanky.
Yes,
Yeah, for
I
sure.
agree.
For those watching the stream, I restarted it for the frame issues.
All right, Ivan Warrior, how are we gonna do this? All right, to the rest of the Blue Council, both paladins are needing.
If it's going about heat, it's not going to use shard.
All right, goes to Ivan Warrior then. Congrats. Next up are the shoes, giving 10 seconds or less. And Gun, can you input the heat into the sheet right now?
Sure.
So we don't have to do it later. Nobody going for the boots. I'm giving to Liana. And finally, we have the Marshall Drape already linked in the chat. I think it's the same one, right?
It is.
All right. We only had greeds before. Let's just roll now as well.
I did not get a item from this enchanting that. I got nothing.
You should make a report.
Ooh.
And that's fall death. See ya.
That is a fall damage, yeah.
And famous last words, I suppose. Make a bug report. It was happening on some other items in ZG as well.
You can get knocked back by some of those big fire elementals, I think.
Also true, yeah. The big one, Blaze Runner, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to the right side.
Right side. You're saying Moam first?
I would say so, or do you
I've
disagree?
never done it in that order.
Okay, let's do left side. Doesn't matter.
I mean, it's like if you go. So Shard.
I don't think I've seen anyone of all the videos of AQ I've seen. I don't think I've ever seen anyone going left side first.
So Shard, you suggest we do the 6th boss, the air tooth, the
Yeah.
IMS.
Yeah, last.
Do you want to replace me now?
Oh yeah, you have 3 minutes. Let's do it. Could you make? I'll just make it.
But yeah, so Shard, the to get to to get to Osirian, you either go from the left side or the right side. So it's like either you go from the air boss or the Moam dude.
Yeah, I've seen everyone going from the Moam dude.
Yeah, but you kill Buru, then you go Moam, then Osirian.
How far is the next boss? 'Cause I'll have to go soon as well.
It's in 3 trash packs.
All right, so let's get it done quick and see if we can even progress afterwards because 2 players have to go and we are approaching raid time. We can also finish here, I suppose. Let's do a raid warning real quick. If you want to continue, press yes. If you would rather stop now, press no. Oh, not raid warning. Ready check.
How secure are we on the strats for the next boss?
The strats are really good for all bosses except the very last one. Yeah.
Okay.
We have a few players who want to stop here, and that would be 4 players at least right now. So I think we should stop here and discuss later. That would be my call.
I say we at least do Buru.
I mean, some people have to leave, so
it is in 10 minutes. Yeah, we get a healer in.
Okay, so Tanky, can you stay for 10 minutes? Well, 15 probably.
Yeah, I can stay.
Stoop, can you stay for 15 minutes?
No, I don't think I can. Sorry.
All right, so let's start clearing trash, and maybe we'll find a healer eventually. So Stoop,
But
you
Stoop-
can leave now
Yeah.
if you want.
No,
I
but
can
shoot,
I can
you-
stay and finish this pull if you want me to root the guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Root in 3, 2, 1.
So I'm being told that trash after Buru.
Careful.
Oh, he's fast. Do you want me to try rerouting him, or no? It doesn't matter anymore.
Fine now.
Trash after Buru, a death
Urge.
trap. Which trap are those? Which trash are those?
After
So
Buru.
Bigly is telling me that. So we have a patrolling slime here. Let's pull that separately. That one is deadly because it can spit out you in a random direction if not killed first. So if we pull double, we kill slime first always.
But yeah, so I remember correctly, I think the Sandstalkers or the soldiers, they did like retaliation at low health. I think it was the Sandstalkers.
Soldiers do a retaliation. It's not low health, it's on cooldown, and it's a long cooldown. So we probably will kill them before. Okay, let's wait now. Let's not pull anymore. We'll just pull the pack after Hunter has passed. So soldiers have retaliation. So be wary. We kill them fast and quick. We focus on soldier first.
Okay, I'll take the Sandstalkers then.
And they also have a Venom Spit, deals little damage. Sandstalkers effectively vanish. Yeah, we can go. Sandstalkers effectively vanish and go on a random target, but they deal little damage. Sure, they vanish. They will reappear any moment.
Oh, you can't break it with shouts?
I don't know.
No, they're burrow.
Right, we have the Flesh Hunter coming. Let's pull that. So as I mentioned, they have
Go into the last room. Go into the last room. Don't.
It's gonna be hard because they spam Poison Bolt. Yeah,
They just
well,
get
yeah,
LOS,
line of
yeah.
sight is nice. Yeah.
Sorry.
Can I be interrupted?
Yes, everything here can be CC'd.
Nice.
Like only the bosses can be CC'd pretty much. Everything else can be fully unlocked. And we have Yaku. Could we summon Yaku?
But yeah, so normally you kill this trash pack, you jump down. There is one.
Let's not jump down because I don't like that idea immediately.
There is one. Okay, then we can clear a few more packs.
It's a long jump. That's why, for those who don't know.
Okay.
Yaku is not here yet.
I see Yaku and Purli.
Oh.
Are we ready?
Wait, there's loot.
Yes.
Wait, there's loot.
Oh, I'll take it after this pull.
Okay, let's pull in 3, 2, shooting.
And we can move him to group 2, Yaku, after this fight.
And if you see retaliate, stop attacking.
No.
But yeah, so there is another one of those slimes going to Buru. I can quickly explain the mechanics of Bure the Gorger. So he has 6x, and when he's, I think it's above 50% health, he's like strong. He is like.
No, it's 30%.
When he's high health, above 30%, he has a shield. If you melee attack him, you get reflected.
Oh my god, I couldn't get my fucking lip fast enough, son of a bitch.
Well, that will not be appealed.
The mobs. Do the
That's
mobs.
my second gravity death spot.
Oh my god, it's the most deadly thing in hardcore.
Yeah, don't walk too close to that ledge.
Shit, man, SB, damn.
Fuck. I don't
Fuck, man.
approve of jumping down anymore, by the way.
No, wait, can you even run here? Like I've never.
Yeah, apparently not, because again, I never went this way, so maybe that's why I see everyone going the other way.
You can like jump back this way, but yeah, I don't know if you can skip the. Yeah.
All right, since we don't have enough time, I think we'll call it here on this tragic event.
That's that counts as a progression death, I think.
It does count for sure.
No, they're not.
If you jump.
There's the one mark to it, but yeah.
Yeah, normally, Yaku, we just saw what happens normally. Always jump there. So, I mean, we can maybe try that as well, but not today. I want to try jumping on the PTR first and see whether we can definitely not pull anything, because, again, I've never seen this done on other videos. I've seen at least 10 videos. Again, this is new to me. I don't know how you guys are all saying everyone goes here, because I've never seen anyone go here. So thank you all for coming. SB, that was super tragic. I'm so sorry, man.
Yeah, I'm just an idiot.
And we had the shadow enchant on the gloves as well.
Another warrior maybe for the raid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be.
I don't know about
Hell
that. We
yeah,
like that
dude.
someone's going out.
The best Thunder armorer ever. Yeah, that's tragic. But at least we opened the gates. We killed, I think Rajax was the harder boss than the last boss, personally.
No.
Yeah.
And on paper, maybe.
Well, I mean, we can now discuss perhaps what strategy we'll do on the final boss on the Syrian. Everyone else, thank you all for coming. If you want to stay for strategy discussion for 10 minutes, stay around. And
But yeah,
SB,
so
again,
if we-
super, super sorry.
But yeah, so it's actually super good. So thank you if you're gonna tank Syrian a few times. There is a quest trinket from like Winter, Spring, and Plaguelands in Ashara. It's not that long. It's like the what's it called?
I'll link it to you
Crystal of
quick.
Sin Malor.
Crystal of Malor.
Yeah. So the boss, he does a few abilities. One of them, he basically stuns the tank for like 10 seconds. But if you take damage, you break it. And that trinket is every 2 seconds you take like 100 damage. So that trinket basically negates one of the spicier mechanics. And it's an untauntable boss, so like 2 tanks need to be on the top of the threat. And like if you fuck up and you don't drag